We begin tonight with new details in the tragic stabbing death of a Houston nursing student. Police say the 23-year-old British woman was killed by her roommate last weekend.
Hey guys, welcome back to True Crime with Yvonne. I know it's been a long time, but I'm back. Today's story is going to be about Elizabeth Tamilore Odunsi. Elizabeth Tamilore Odunsi was a 23-year-old who was brutally unalive on April 26, 2025. She was unalive by her 40-year-old roommate, Chester Lamart Grant. It was just days before she was scheduled to graduate from nursing school. Odunsi was actually an American-born to Nigerian parents, but was raised in England.
Alright, so I'm gonna make this video later on in the week, but I decided not to keep you guys waiting. So yeah, I'm more than happy to give tips on how I got to America, but I do have a quick disclaimer. So I'm actually born in America, not for any reason specific.
She chose to move to the US to pursue a nursing career, one because she loved nursing and two because they pay more here in the US. A career she was passionate about. This was evident through her many TikTok videos. Odunsi had 30,000 followers on her TikTok page. She shared with them her experience as a UK resident living in the US. Odunsi posted about her ups and downs of nursing school. She showed tips on how to study for nursing, housing tips in the US, and the difference between the US culture and UK culture.
I wanted so bad, but she had sold out and I was unable to get it. And I 100% recommend this. Not only because it's pink and beautiful and looks like something you want to read, but it's actually so informative. It's not too crowded, there's not too much going on.
She had plans of vacationing right after graduation. You can see and hear how excited she was for her new beginnings. In her last post, she expressed how she was ready to graduate. At her graduation, her sister walked up to accept her degree on her behalf. What happened on that day? Neighbors heard screams and the police was called. However, when they arrived, there was no answer at the door. Police reported seeing blood on the concrete of the patio. When they entered the house, Odunsi was laid on the kitchen floor with 28 stab wounds. Chester, her roommate, was in his room with 6 stab wounds. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Chester stated him and Odunsi had a heated argument over his cat. Can you imagine? Chester has a history of domestic violence against women. His most recent conviction was in Washington State on September 6, 2023. He was later arrested on May 3rd and charged with murder. His bond was set for $500,000. John Odunsi, the student's father, has threatened to file legal action against the police and landlord. He reported it was negligent due to the roommate's long rap sheet. John claimed that the police had visited the home multiple times in the past. He also argued that the landlord failed to disclose the criminal history of the tenant. Police was also there 1 hour before Odunsi was found deceased. A GoFundMe fundraiser was created to help raise money to return Odunsi's body to her family in the United Kingdom and to cover their funeral expenses. Her family stated her death was an unimaginable loss at a moment that should have marked the beginning of a bright and promising future. They talked about her loving and joyful spirit. She not only wished for a promising career in nursing, she loved working with children. This heartbreaking story is a sobering reminder that not everyone we let into our lives has good intentions. What happened to this young woman is both devastating and senseless, leaving behind pain, unanswered questions, and a warning for others. May her memory serve as a light and a lesson that we must be cautious, trust our instincts, and never ignore red flags. May she rest in peace, and may justice continue to speak for those who no longer have a voice.
When you graduate, that's just gonna go so fast. Like, it's gonna go so fast. You're gonna blink and you're gonna be graduating, and you need to know where you want to apply, and you need to know what they require and all that stuff.